What is up, everybody? Superverse here today. Apparently, if you got your PS5 laying vertically to play video games, obviously you should stop that right now. Experts are saying that. So, this is quite telling after we just got the report of Sony selling 30 million consoles. That apparently, out of that 30 million, some of those consoles have been dying because of the hard limitations of the system being vertical. Because apparently, when you have it vertically, the liquid inside the console damages over time. Now, I don't know how true this is, but this is coming from people who actually fix consoles for a living. So that's interesting. They're saying that this has actually been an issue for a long time now since the PS5 launched. So very interesting. This is just now coming up after. It's just now being brought to the light about this issue. So after 30 million consoles sold, it's like you think Sony would have told somebody, but then again, like as this states right here. The PS5 is marketed as a device that you can use either horizontally or vertically. We were seeing an actual official Sony rep say you can use it however. They didn't give you a stance you can put it vertically. But now it's just coming out later that you probably shouldn't put it vertically. So that's just insane to me. Like literally, so Sony, they made it seem like Mark Cerny was such a genius for making this device. But obviously there's a big flaw if you have it up vertically. That's what some of these repair guys are saying. So yeah, like I say, let me see. But 2 years in the console's life, hardware experts from console repair shops are telling a different story. That you probably shouldn't put it vertically or horizontally. You probably shouldn't put it vertically. That's what they're saying. That's contrary to what Sony officials have been stating. So according to 68 Logic, a PlayStation team member who owns a hardware repair shop in France since 2010, this dude fixed consoles for a living. That is literally his job, so he would know more about this, so he'd be more probably truthful about this issue. He says using your PS5 vertically can damage it permanently, and he's seen the result firsthand with his client's console. Do not put your PS5 up right here as a result. The liquid moves and the freezes are there. So apparently that's the liquid metal in the console damaging it from being moved, is what he's trying to say. The problem, he says, the liquid metal used to cool the APU can sometimes spill and become uneven, which impacts at least the cooling. Owner of a specialized repair shop, I Love My Consoles in France, has also been trying to bring attention to this issue for months. So this has been an issue people have been noticing for a while now. He says these are not isolated cases. According to him, the risk is high for PS5s that have been standing vertically for a long time. And he says all models are impacted. This includes digital edition consoles as shown in the picture below. Some people theorize that the vibrations of the Blu-ray disc could make this issue more severe on physical edition PS5s. Woo! So this system been out for 2 years. And not a peep was heard that you probably shouldn't put your console vertically. I'm pretty sure this is going to lead to a big lawsuit from Sony to Sony, if this is true. I mean, I don't see why he'll make those up. He does this for a living. He repairs consoles. He says that, hey, you have been having consoles vertically, the console's been seriously damaged because it's liquid metal. So this is something right here. Just when Sony gets all this praise for the 30 million consoles being sold. But this a big flaw that they didn't tell the people who bought those 30 million consoles. You probably shouldn't put your system up vertically. Luckily, since I have my PS5, it's been laying horizontally because of how my TV stand is. But I'd be kind of pissed just seeing this right now if I had my PS5 vertically up for 2 years. I'd be super pissed right about now that people are just now telling me this. Like, really? Because I didn't hear anybody talking about this type of issue. Because I said before, Sony even sold stands to promote it being laid vertically. But you probably shouldn't do that, which is crazy. So this person says, since the PS3 came out, there hasn't been a PlayStation that should be standing vertically. I never put my PlayStation consoles vertically. I just never even thought of doing that. Only console I should put vertically is currently the Xbox Series X because it's designed to be put that way. But the other ones, I never put them up vertically. It just didn't make sense to me. But I guess there's a reason why. The liquid metal in the system could be damaging your console over time. So. And you wonder why your PS5 died, this might be the cause right here. So back to what he's saying. PS2 was the only one that could stand vertically without being affected by thermal issues. Good thing I always keep my PlayStation horizontally, even my PS5 never had one dying on me. Okay. The PS5 is usually sitting vertically on the store shelves as this puts the box handle on top. This isn't really going to hurt anything because the pump out problem inherent with liquid metal only happens after the repeated power cycle of basically heating and cooling cycles. Frankly, I wouldn't be surprised if we eventually see vertically mounted units also having problems that while in that use case, they probably want to escape containment, it will affect the cooling negatively. So this is definitely should be a notice for people who want to buy a PS5 used. You probably shouldn't want to buy a PS5 used because you don't know that that person, the previous owner, probably had their system up vertically. It could be a risk factor that PS5 could be dying soon. Who knows? Like they don't say like the guy in the article, the person who reported about this, he says it's not an isolated incident. He says all of them could be affected by this issue. So I don't know. It seems like this is a big red flag right here that Sony should have made people aware of, because I'm pretty sure the people who designed this console probably figured that out after a while that, hey, this system gets damaged if it's laying vertically. But we're still going to keep the facade or the charade that, hey, you can lay your system vertically or horizontally. It doesn't matter when it's actually a real big problem. So I don't know. This is some crazy stuff right here. Like after 2 years, this is finally being revealed to a lot of people, because I never heard about this issue at all. But stuff is just starting to come to light now, apparently. So just craziness right here. As like I said before, if I didn't always leave my PS5 horizontally, I'd be kind of pissed. I'd be legit pissed about this. Like honestly, I'd be legit pissed about this. This is now being revealed now. It's like no official word from Sony though. Like, I'm surprised Sony is not going to comment on this. Maybe if it gets big enough, Sony will be forced to comment on this discovery right here, that you probably shouldn't play your PS5 up vertically. But then again, with their next model, they might fix this. This might be like a quiet fix in their next PS5 model, because they usually do like a PS5 Pro or PS5 Slim or something like that. So this is probably going to be fixed quietly, but this is kind of messed up that, people who do repair shops got to report on this, but Sony can't make an official statement when a system has a huge flaw like this. So I'm gonna conclude it right here. Just giving you guys a heads up: if you have your PS5 horizontally, when you have your PS5 vertically when you're playing games, it could be a big issue. From one person who actually fixes consoles for a living, he says this is a big issue. So just inform you guys about this, so you can have notice about this. But definitely want to see your thoughts down below. After 2 years of the console being out, this issue is finally being brought to light. Definitely want to see your comments down below. Leave a like this video. And as always, thanks for watching, and peace.